G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the second episode in season number 1 of our FIFA 18 Manchester United Career Mode series. Thank you guys very much for the support and the love you showed on the first episode. This is the second upload of the day. Maybe we'll see a third one tonight, if not definitely tomorrow. But a big thank you to all of you who showed support and a big welcome to everybody that is new around here. Last episode was a pretty strong start to the season and to the series. Brought in Paulo bloody Dybala. Definitely go and check out episode number 1 if you didn't see it. And today's episode will see us finish off our pre-season tournament, do some more transfers hopefully, and I'm hoping to get into our opening game of the Premier League season against West Ham United. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. We are posting career mode content on the daily. So I have read through the comments on episode number 1 looking at transfers. We'll talk about that in a second. But one thing that I was debating internally and in the comments was what we're going to do for our right back position. So the conclusion I have come to is we're going to keep Valencia. I was planning on keeping Valencia full stop, but I didn't know what type of role he would be playing. So my plan, keep Valencia. He's going to be our starting right back for this first season. Then in season number 2, Timothy Fosu-Mensah, the Dutch right back, is going to most likely take Valencia's spot as we groom him into our new right back. He has amazing potential in the game, so we're going to utilize that. In terms of the left back spot, I did ask you guys about Luke Shaw, Damian and Daley Blind, or Daily Blind. We're going to be keeping both Blind and Luke Shaw, but I'm going to be attempting to at least sell Damian, so let's put him up for transfer. I was considering getting him back into the starting 11, but you guys said he's 27 years old, he's a lost cause, get rid of him, get some extra money in, and then I'm going to be keeping Luke Shaw as our rotational left back, keeping Blind as a utility sort of defender and defensive midfielder. And this episode, we're going to attempt to try signing a top quality left back for the future. And then another debate I was having and you guys were having was, do we go in and get another midfielder? We've got Pogba, who's 87 rated. We've got Matic, who's 83 rated. People said you should go out, get someone like Radja Golan or Marco Verratti or someone of that caliber, Toni Kroos maybe. But at the moment, I'm going to keep Nemanja Matic as our starting central midfielder alongside Paul Pogba. And once January rolls around, then we'll assess the situation. So that's a little bit of housekeeping out of the way. Let's get into it now though. Let's get into episode number 2. Alright, so here we go. The American Challenge Cup. The semi-finals here against PSG. Still rocking our rotational sort of side. Also, one thing I realized is Gomez, he is ridiculously good on this game. Cavani gives them the lead. Jeez, they're playing Neymar, Trafmar. They're playing a strong side. And we've lost 3-0. I'm not surprised about that. They took it seriously. We did not. So we do get just shy of £4 million in transfer budget for our performances in the American Challenge Cup. So I went through the comments and read the most requested comments in terms of left back. I've then done a bit of research myself, and I'm going to go in here for Alejandro Grimaldo from Benfica now. It says underneath that this team will not sell this player as he is too important for the club. We're going to give that a shot anyways. No, okay, wow. That is really disappointing. We can't go ahead and sign Grimaldo. That is frustrating. Alright, that blows my plans into the water, or blows them out of the water. Let's go figure out what left back we need to sign now, jeez. Alright, so we've found another left back here. Much more of an expensive option compared to Grimaldo, but it's the only sort of left back that I wanted to go in for. If we can't get Alexandro, then I'm going to just keep Luke Shaw as our starting left back. But let's go in there, approach to buy. So he does have a release clause. Hold up. The player has a release clause active. Do you want to pay 66.4 million and skip club negotiation? Do I really want to pay 66 million pounds for a left back? Honestly, I don't think I do. You guys might be like, Jared, You're Manchester United, you got a lot of money, but £66 million for a left back seems a little bit ludicrous in my opinion. I honestly think I'm just going to keep the faith with Luke Shaw for the time being and give him a season. If not, I might go in for Alexandro, or I might see if Grimaldo is available to be bought in a year's time, but I just can't justify paying that much money for a left back. Transfer offer for Jesse Lingard from Borussia Dortmund. £12.6 million, but I don't have any intentions on selling Jesse Lingard. We're going to keep the Dad brothers together. Reject that offer there for Lingard. Now, if I was to go in for a new centre midfielder, it would be this man right here, Marco Verratti. And honestly, he doesn't look like he could be too expensive for us for the amount of money we have. Although, saying that, I'll probably go in and PSG will probably want 150 million or something ridiculous like that. I'm conflicted, fellas. I said that I wanted to give Matic a go, and I'll still give Matic a go. We've got a stacked midfield, but I can't think of any other ways that we need to improve. We need to get a new left back. I don't want to pay 66 million for Sandro. And people say being a FIFA YouTuber is easy. Screw it. I've given in to temptation. Let's have a go at trying to buy Marco Verratti, jumping back into the cutscenes, which I do agree I need to improve on, but here we go. We're meeting with the PSG boss, whose name escapes me right now. So, what type of deal do we want? We want to offer a transfer fee. Let's see, let's offer a £1 now. Let's say we've got 114 in our transfer budget. He's valued at 57 million. Let's say 60 million and see what they say. Let's submit that offer. So Emery is going to say 82.5 million. Sell on clause, receive 5% of the transfer fee if we sell him in the future. You know what? That's actually not too bad of a deal there. I'm going to counter it a little bit, and I'm going to propose a new transfer fee. So let's see if we can get him down to 70 million, sort of meet him halfway. So let's submit that offer. 70.5 million, what are they going to say? 73.5 million. I will take that. That's not too bad of an offer. 87 rated player. You think of the current transfer market, and you think about it, we were going to have to pay 66 million for Alexandro. I'm just going to use that as a reference point for the rest of the series, I feel like. But I'm going to accept that. That is actually not too bad of an offer there. So we'll get into contract negotiations with Marco Verratti. £73.5 million. I'm genuinely satisfied with that. All right, here we go. Verratti and his agent are coming into our offices here at Man United headquarters. Good to see that Verratti's got a game face as well. He will be a very good player for our squad if we are able to get him. So squad, we want him to be a star player. We're going to accept that one. That is good to see. All right, let's move on now. 4-year deal, same as we got for Dybala in the previous episode. I'm happy to accept 4 years on the contract. And now the most important thing. Whoops, I didn't see what the release clause was. I'll just say disregard. Oh, all right, let's say release clause. All right, we can always back out of it. So what do we say? We're paying 73 million. PSG want 5% of what we sell him on for if we do sell him on. Genuinely don't think I have plans of selling him on, but let's say 150 million pounds. Do I want to say that? Yeah, let's say 150 for Verratti. It'll be interesting to see what they say. They agree to it. Okay, 150 million pounds is what you're gonna have to pay to get Verratti. Let's move on to the next item then. They want 160,000 pounds, 2.2 million pounds. I'm not giving him 1.7 million pounds after 10 appearances, although in reality, it's only an extra like 3.9 million in total. 160,000 pounds a week. You know what? I can accept that. I can get behind that. So we're going to accept that, and we're going to welcome Marco Verratti, a surprise transfer, but welcome to Manchester United, Marco Verratti. this is what our starting 11 looks like now with Marco Verratti in there. Now, before you guys get angry, Nemanja Matic and Juan Mata for that fact, and probably and Herrera, are all going to be crucial parts of our squad this season. We do have Champions League football, which I plan on going deep in. We have cup competitions. We have the Premier League. There's going to be injuries for sure. I think now, maybe I'm justifying it in my head and trying to make it sound better than it is, but I think we've made a good decision here. I'm going to make a move now and put Luke Shaw as our starting left back. Still weighing up the centre back debate. Do I go in for Lindelof? Do I keep Jones in there? That's the last piece of the puzzle at the moment for me. But to have Marco Verratti in our squad is going to be massive for us, and I hope you guys are as excited for this transfer as I personally am. Transfer offer from Juventus for Marcos Rojo. Do I want to go in for that? I don't know. I could get 27 million for him, and I don't know. I'm going to keep him. He's a handy player to have in there. I'll keep Rojo and keep him for this season, I guess. It's hard to say. He's one of the players I'm sort of on the fence of whether they'll be a starting player for us or someone that I can get rid of. There's a lot of players in that Manchester United squad that are sort of like that. And we are going to have our first training session for today's episode here. So Marcus Rashford, Andre Gomez, McTominay, Tuan Zabe, tell me how to pronounce his name because I have no idea, and Luke Shaw all going to be our trained players for today's episode or for today's session. Good session there overall, 2 A's and a B, so better than last time. Okay. Some of these little news conference cutscenes look pretty damn cool. Verratti, the leading man for Manchester United. Transfer offer from Everton for Chris Smalling. He's another one of these players that are sort of like Rojo, but I am going to reject that offer. Don't plan on selling the Englishman, the former Fulham man, for a little bit of time. Okay, now this is a transfer offer I can get behind. Transfer offer for Matteo Darmian, 15.5 million from Southampton. It's a respectable offer. Do I delegate it? I want to test out these club negotiation new features. So I'm going to delegate this one, and I'm going to say less than. Don't sell it for less than. Well, they said, what did they say first? Let me check. They said 15 million. So I'm going to say don't let them sell him for any less than 15 million. That makes sense. And I'll say start the offer at 20,100,000. That sounds pretty good. I actually rate this feature, so let's advance that, and we'll have to wait and see what the final offer is. A loan offer for Jesse Lingard. Was not expecting that. Augsburg want him on a 1-year loan. I kind of want to keep him in the squad though. I kind of want to have him. He's a handy player to have in there. I'm going to reject that, but it's an interesting prospect. And there it is. The assistant manager has helped us. Darmian is off to Southampton for 18.8 million, so not a bad offer there. Oh, I realized I have to accept this transfer offer. Lucky I realized because I got this offer for Darmian from Zenit for 15.7 million, but I'll accept that. So 18.8 million. Lucky I saw that. Jeez, Spurs. They signed Casemiro from Real Madrid for 48 million. That is pretty damn impressive. Alright, and there it is. On the eve of our opening Premier League clash against West Ham, Darmian is moving to Premier League rival Southampton. But here we go, fellas. The first game for this Manchester United career mode series is going to be at home against West Ham United. Little disclaimer, I haven't even played the demo yet, so this is my first game personally of FIFA 18, so it should be interesting. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, here we go. The opening game for the Manchester United career mode series. Now, apologies if I don't talk through this opening one. I haven't seen any of these graphics, any of these cutscenes. I just saw that one there with Dybala, which is pretty damn cool, but good to see the Premier League graphics are back for a second season. Or is this the third season now they've been in the game? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. All new crowd faces as well, which is a cool addition. I still think they need to add some pyro in the game though. No pyro, no party. I just realized that Dybala's wearing number 7. I don't know if that's the right number for him. Let me know what number Dybala should wear in the comment section down below. So here we go, fellas. Here are our starting 11s for the opening game of the Premier League season. Oh, I genuinely love these player introductions. I've seen them a few times, but That is really damn cool. It's a lot slower than normal, but it is really damn cool to see. Lukaku starting up front for us, and we've got a pretty strong bench as well. I think if we're not challenging for the Premier League title this year, then that's pretty damn bad. But Slaven Bilic's men, Joe Hart in goals, Zabaleta, Ogbonna, Reed, and Creswell. A lot of former Man City players in here. Obiang and Kouyaté up front, in the midfield there I should say. Lanzini, gotta watch out for Marko Arnautovic. And then Chicharito at Old Trafford against his former club. This is going to be a really interesting game. Hold the play up nicely here. Dybala going through, a bit bunched there. We're going through to Dybala though. Starting off nicely, get in shooting position. Going to Pogba, finesse. Oh my god, that almost was the perfect way to start the series. They're through here. They're putting that one across the face of the goals. Arnautovic, are you serious? How has Valencia... I know he's so tall, but Valencia didn't even put up a fight there. That is not a good start to the Premier League season at all. And what did I say when we were starting up the game? We have to watch out for Marko Arnautovic. Jeez Louise, that is not good. Is that Spencer FC in the crowd? But we are 1-0 down, 8 minutes into our managerial debut. Look, they put that one in there. Valencia just manhandled. Here we go, Mkhitaryan. Going to Lukaku, going to Dybala. Dybala taken down in the box. That is a penalty. Ogbonna is the guilty party. They're not going to give a card at all, but that is a good opportunity now to hit back. I'm not calling it a definite goal because I have not taken a penalty yet on this game, but that is a clear-cut foul. All right, it's going to be Lukaku to step up here. Now, we're going to adjust the starting position a little bit. We're going to aim. Okay, you got to aim first, do you? I don't even know. We're going to put the power on it there. Let's go. Lukaku to the left. There we go. That is 1-1. Was a little bit uncertain about how to take it, but that is a quick response there. The players, the fans, I just noticed that. The fans flooded to the barricade, which is cool to see, but 1-1 here, 14 minutes into it. Going to Dybala. Oh, good stuff from Verratti. Good challenge. Lukaku turns, shoots, but it's not a good finish. Nicely read there from Dybala. He's had a fantastic start. Great ball. Lukaku shoots. Save from Joe Hart. Just before half time here. 3 minutes of added time. Going to Lukaku. It's great passing. Dybala. Might just go for a long shot. Paulo Dybala lines it up. Saved. Oh, good tackle from Luke Shaw. He's had a really good game so far. Making a good case for himself to get some more game time. Martial though. Oh, turns the defender. Martial, surely the follow-up. No. Oh, the finish was lacking, but that was an incredible setup. We're absolutely killing it offensively. This side is actually genuinely so fun to use. We're just passing for fun. Oh, this is beautiful football. Let's get a goal out of it. We're going there to Dybala. Dybala turning through. Lukaku. What a pass. Oh my god. We're shooting, like, the build-up play has been incredible. The ball control out of this world. Holy crap. And for those of you wondering, I am playing on world class. Dybala, finesse. Oh my. Chicharito looking to put a dagger in our dreams. Going through to Lanzini, straight at De Gea though. It's been a great debut for Marco Verratti, but we're going to substitute him off 67 minutes into this one and bring on the Serbian Nemanja Manic for what is technically his debut as well. Another substitution here, Henrik Mkhitaryan coming off. We're going to bring Juan Mata on for the last 10 minutes, hoping to bag a goal here. We're going to go through, good vision there to see Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku turning, looking for an option. I see Dybala. We might just go with Lukaku. What a save from Joe Hart. All right, this is our last opportunity, it seems. We're going to bring the man short. We're going to put the ball into the area. Get there. Eric Bailly. Save from Joe Hart, and we get another corner. Almost got us a winner there, Eric Bailly. We're going to bring someone short again. Try to do the exact same thing, a little bit deeper. It's going to go out there. Phil Jones. Ah, poor touch. And that is going to be full time. Almost just dropped my book in front of me, but it is a 1-1 draw on the opening day of the Premier League season. Now, I would have liked to get all 3 points there, but it wasn't a bad performance at all. Positive signs, and we could really bag a lot of goals this season. Like, they had 2 shots, 1 goal. We had about 8 shots and 1 goal, so positive signs. Not a great start, but at least it's a point. That man there, though, Paulo Dybala, what a debut. But anyways, fellas, that is where we are going to conclude the second episode of Season 1 of the Manchester United Career Mode series for FIFA 18. Genuinely, I am enjoying this series so much so far. The gameplay is sick. This stuff here, the Squad Hub stuff, is what I live for. I love this type of stuff in modern movies, in TV, in video games. I'm loving this. And I hope you guys are loving the series as well. If you are, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you scorpion kick that subscribe button. Bloody scorpion kick it down below if you are new around here. Check out my social media links as well. My Instagram and my Twitter. Both of those links down below. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.